Oh yeah, I'm back with the rest of the love readings. I told y'all I was gonna have them back. I had to take some time off or whatever the case may be. So I'm back with y'all love readings. Ideally, though, after I finish all the said love readings, that's when I put like the releasing friends, relationships. Ideally, though, like what's ideally blocking you and holding you backwards. But it's gonna be the same like everybody else love reading. It is. We're gonna pull from the moonology. We're gonna clarify. Pick that up. Single on the bottom, relationships on the top. Told y'all I do them like that because sometimes we goes on in singlehood to people's relationships. Some people in relationships acting like they single. Sometimes they will be affecting the relationship. Don't know. Ideally, so with that being said, we're gonna do. I just gonna do the fire signs first. Shit, I don't know. We'll do y'all first. Nothing yet is set in stone. I like that though. That's a mutable time. Figuring shit out. That's kind of like the dating phases. I don't know. Like that type of thing. So we're gonna see what's going on for Leo, Sag, and Aries. Ooh. Show the world a real you, full moon and Aquarius for the fire signs. I said that though. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Damn, the answers you need are coming. This kind of like the weekly. The fuck? Nothing will come of the situation. Hmm. Let's see what's going on. Why the card came out. I need one more though. Wait a minute, I need one more. I need now. Hmm. Card that fell down. Last card out was don't let your pride be in the way, but it was reversed. So for some of y'all, I don't feel like pride is an option though. Cards that fell out was meditate and contemplate. Your commitment is being tested. For some of y'all that's in a relationship, going through those karmic type cycles. The fiery climax is approaches. That is in Aries. You got surrender to the divine. Cast all your worries. A new romantic cycle begins. And believe in the impossible. So I said that though. Some of y'all know when they said adjustments are required on the bottom of the day, don't let your past hold you back. So I said for couples who ideally, or people who are singles that's looking for love, going through like permanent type cycles, trying to figure out like what can I do different because my last relationship don't work out, so I don't know. Some of y'all are losing faith in them. Give me the people around you though, because I did pick it up. Water sign though, I'm just saying though. Water sign though, it's kind of like it was kind of like trying to be in a relationship or necessarily dating, and it was kind of like having people in your business trying to tell you from the emotional impact who you hold valuable. So we're gonna put 3 cards on each. How many of them comes out, and then we're gonna on to the next for the singles. Well, I got enough cards over here. I hope I do. Hope I do. Last shuffle, we get cutting. 4 Pentacles. Ooh, that's to me. Sometimes I know that speaks about financial type losses or situations. Ideally, though, but some of y'all may be going through that though, financially crisis. But I kind of feel like though it's creating openness in one with the divided the mind, spirit, and all those different types of things. All right, let's go. Let's get them all out. Kind of do though. Ooh, that Hermit is reversed though. It came out in a weekly reading though. It really did though. It was reversed. Dealing with vulnerabilities. I put that on the blog post. I said that though. You can go check it out. I put a link in the bio. I just dropped it. Shadow. For some people, I did it though. When I was talking about some people only allow people to love them just enough, and it's like when you get close, when you get too close to them, it's kind of like, oh no, never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Like those type of things. And it's kind of like you just be like, look, baby, you can get the hell on with that bullshit. Is it that? Oh, gonna drop something. All right, okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, single ladies. We got scorpionic energy. We got two of wands and the three of pentacles. For some of y'all though, y'all could be if it's dating or it's relationships or it's going through certain things. For some of y'all though, I kind of feel like it's uncompromising though. For some of y'all possibly want to start over. If just like a newness in the relationships or some ending that came about. For some of y'all, it's kind of like this decision making process though. It's kind of like some of y'all being like very uncompromising though. Did I draw one? It's one flip though. Two of cups that was reversed around. Two of cups. So I said it's kind of like if you and they break up, it's kind of like it's two different people who view it differently though. Seven of cups could be somebody ideally though. Well, I could start over. We could do this or we could do this. And on the other hand, somebody's like, hell fucking no, I'm ready to dip out. So that's what kind of gives me though. One type priestess and the nine of pentacles. I feel like this go intuitively, like somebody knows, like it's like some secret feelings. I will say that though, like independent though. You do get in relationships though where some people necessarily can block your blessings. Like some people go through relationships where they connect and they feel like certain blessings are not coming in. It's because two partners necessarily don't want to grow together if you're in a marriage or a relationship. So it's kind of like the two souls that's working, whether one has to do shadow work, one has to do light work, whatever it is, it's kind of like they're not pushing the mission that they supposed to. So it creates this out of balance situation that throws them into karmic cycles to be able to heal. So instead of healing together, they say, no, I want to dip the fuck out. But one of y'all kind of leaving something behind though and saying, I'm done, and like choosing your own said independence though. Ooh, what's going on? Ugh. First card out would show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. What do you need to release? What are you being aloof about? What are you not showing somebody that you necessarily care? You got five of cups, ace of wands, and the four of cups. For some of y'all though, it's like you're hiding the emotional aspects of this could have worked out, does it not work? Da 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 da. Like sitting in the emotions. For some of y'all know your own emotions put y'all in positions to where y'all missed out on love or opportunities or situations in life. That's what I kind of feel like it's creating some set openings. It could have been a career. Ideally, though, they don't give me career. Just emotions and actions that works against somebody. Because you got two of swords, eight of swords, and a five of swords. That there. Because you got two of sides. I feel like both of y'all like contemplating. Some of y'all could have been going through the act of the dating phase. Two of swords necessarily not knowing. For some of y'all could hit that rough patch peak. But you don't know what it is doing. So for some of y'all going into overdrive to say, what is it I need to do? Da-da-da-da-da. Like constantly trying to cater or smother a person. This conflict that's going back and forth between the both of y'all. I kind of feel like it was a breakup that happened like on that side. For some of y'all, it was like it was a continuation of fighting. Somebody necessarily is tired of fighting. I will say that though. Somebody got tired of fighting, changes necessarily not being able to see. I did say this though. I was like, somebody's looking for something on the other side. The grass is green on the other side. I said that in the air reading. I really did. Ooh, okay, who next? I never wanna let you close to me, even though you're being dummy. Alright, okay. First card out, you got the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. When I see that card and they say the answers you need are coming though, I be like, what you gonna do to accept it though? Like you know what I'm saying? So if you keep Xing and Xing and Xing, because I told you full moons is all about releasing. What are you gonna do with the information? Is the information coming in going to help you release something or to hold on to something? That's what it kind of gives me though. Because here you have three of cups, the Hermit reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Sun. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like if it's like an infidelity type matter, because you got three of cups reverse and the Lovers reverse over here, I kind of feel like for some of y'all though is where you hear me say going through the emotional heartbreak or letting go or situations and challenges in your life is opening you up to be able to utilize your inner child, to be able to believe, to be able to think, to be able to see, to be able to do like all those cards that fell out, to be able to keep the happiness. But for some of y'all though, I feel like holding parts back of you put you in a position to where some of y'all be saying they don't get me and then go over here with another person and that don't work and it creates this tension in between the relationship and the foundation. So for some of y'all though, I kind of feel like what you gonna do with this information that comes in? Is it gonna make you happy? Is you gonna release? Because Hermit is a reverse. So are you gonna recluse from that? The Nine of Wands is open, it's a vulnerability. So how do you see like necessarily? For some of y'all though, I kind of feel like because y'all do this though. People do this though when they go through breakups. One person is happier or pretending to be happy, but I kind of feel like somebody's happy without another person though. And somebody's like, you know how we feel like I'm supposed to be their happiness. No, the fuck you not. Yeah, who said that shit? Crazy ass shit. Nothing will come to fruition. Things ideally though, like something that you action about hasn't reached its peak. Well, it could be just exactly what this card means. What to avoid or void the fuck out if you're in like the dating phase. Because you got strength in reverse, the love is reversed, the queen of pentacles, and the world. I kind of feel like this for some of y'all though, like avoiding, like when they say don't let your pride get in the way, the egotistical, the showmanship, the peacock type energy. Like, is this gonna work for me? I'm this, like that. Because you got the lovers and the queen of pentacles and the world. For some of y'all, kind of feel like y'all not necessarily receptive to the idea of love, as you should though. Like the queen of pentacles is healing and fixing their energy though. That's what I kind of feel like with this world though. Some of y'all could be fixated on certain things like the Tarian energy, it is the money. Where is it? The Tarian energy, it is the money. Leo energy, it is just oh, we're gonna make this money together. We're gonna do this. You know how people have like them goals, and then you go to the scorpionic energy, the eagles, the aqua energy with the communication and understanding. So for some of y'all, though, I feel like y'all got some fixated goals on relationships. And it's kind of like, baby, that ain't gonna work for you. You gotta be a little bit more realistic and come on now. Like this, even for people in relationships, though. That's kind of like, you gotta be a little bit more realistic with your shit. Don't let pride get in your way. Did I say that though? Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, you got King of Cups reverse, the Star reverse, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Chariot reverse. Bam. I said that though. That's like real Cancerian type energy. You know, say that mean shit that don't be want to let somebody in because they be forgetting that they're naturally soft. So they try to be mean and have this tough exterior. Even though a crab on your hand can induce a certain amount of pressure to where it can cause a lot of pain and tendonitis, but it won't break it. But it'll say, look, bitch, like that type of energy. Google it, it's factual. Because you got King of Cups, the Star, and the Knight of Wands, or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like this rushing process when it comes to relationship, though. But I said this boisterous ass behavior, I kind of feel like it puts somebody in a position to where they kind of feel like, oh man, like I like it's not exactly what I want. Because the King of Cups could be so emotionally mature, apathetic, and cold hearted. So he feels like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So it could be male or female and rush in to get into a situation and end up hating it. But it's not that the relationship is subpar. It could be just the King of Cups actions. Because you got Six of Swords going towards the Chariot type energy. So it's like moving on independently, slow, not having that willpower to be able to persevere. For some of y'all, this is like the pride type energy, my way or the highway, not wanting to open up and connect. Like you see those people that operate in that lower vibrational energy. Oh, I'm in time. It's kind of like, bitch, I'm not him. You see, I'm not him. I'm not her. Why do you keep playing with me? If not, I'm finna get the fuck on down. Like that is though. But there do be people who do that though. Be so busy find themselves hurting the people who are supposed to love them. You were supposed to love me, Curtis. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay, let's go and get these singles out the way. Let me go. Okay. I got enough calls over here. I thought I didn't. I was gonna say, Kurt, I don't want to get up. All right, singles. Let me put y'all timestamp right here. 14 minutes. All right, let's go. Ooh, we got Scorpionic energy on the bottom. Who was talking to the Scorpion? Oh, and you got singles. What is going on? What is going on? This is for Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Singles. Let's see what's going on. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. All right, I'm almost too sure. Like, girl, hurry up. I ain't here. I stop when I feel like it. I really do. Overall mood is the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Magician reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. What the fuck? I don't like that when I be seeing it necessarily though. Temperance reverse. Patience, ideally though. Eight of Pentacles. King of Wands. I tell you I don't like that though. When I see the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles and we talking about necessarily love spells, sometimes I be feeling like I be trying to love spell people ideally though. Y'all be trying to get somebody necessarily because y'all be too weight on it and then get mad with the vibe. Like, oh, gotta be quicker than that. Okay. Woo. Okay. Two cards fill out for the overall mood. I'm gonna just take one though. You got Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of y'all though, this is like I feel the different approach you hear me say when it comes to love, ideally though, because you hear me say when men get in love, they age backwards. So it's like when it's not this Page of Cups, it's fun, it's loving. Ideally, though, some of y'all could ideally just leave the relationship because oh, it's not fun. She's not this. She's not this. Like they don't stick it out because the maternal aspect to them will be like, okay, let me see what's going on with babe. Let me see what's doing this. Like, how could I give to them? Ideally, though. So I kind of feel like it's this energy though. For some of y'all, though, it's just a complete ladder for you taking your cup and understand it because some of y'all, I think y'all at this ascended this queen, this king bullshit, and you just a page and you haven't even reached a knight. And it's just recognizing though that I'm not saying that it's not ready for the idea of love, but I just necessarily got enough for you and me. So I'm in a baby making phase. This is the reciprocity type. No, is it reciprocating? Shit, I said reciprocity. Shit, reciprocating type phase. That looking for okay, I can love you. Can you love me back? So that's being honest though. I said that though. At the bottom of that though, we got the justice. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm just going with it though. You got two of cups, nine of swords in the night. For some of y'all though, that's what I said though. For some of y'all, it could be the suitors or potential person that necessarily don't have to do with y'all, but this is just a fast acting communication girl, like boy meets girl, ideally though. And like ideally communicating. For some of y'all, this could be the dating or the talking phase, like the understanding, because people feel like dating phase is just getting to know each other, meeting and just fucking, and that's it. And y'all don't even know each other and creating babies and getting houses with people, and then y'all end up not liking each other. Then y'all end up settling in that relationship, create marriages, and then have to end up knowing each other. And y'all keep hitting with the back to back to back karmic style type cycles. And then say, well, I don't know what's going on. Because you didn't learn none of this in the beginning, but for some of y'all, though, I think it's learning this in the beginning for some of y'all singles, though. But for some of y'all, though, I feel like y'all want to communicate. Like, that's what it is like, just communicating. Okay, so what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Because you got seven of wands and 10 of wands. For some of y'all, this is the way y'all move, and it's been going away for a long time. Because seven of pentacles doesn't always necessarily like brewing the same chaos over and over and over again. To where it's like, well, this didn't work. Da 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 da. Let me move on. This is this. Never gonna get too. Why the fuck one keep flipping over though? But you got Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords right there though. So that could speak of ideally knowing how to prioritize set up and family though. I did get that during a weekly reading where I feel like one of y'all was holding back on a relationship because of family set matters because you're always thinking about your family or other people or the idea of happiness. First card out, we got the Magician reverse. We got Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Chariot. For some of y'all, though, this could be somebody ideally in the mind frame of when it comes to singlehood, though. This could be work and school type matters, though. For some of y'all, though, I feel like if it's going to relationships, though, I feel like some of y'all paying attention to the wrong things, though. Like, you know how the King of Wands and the Chariot, though, I kind of feels like some of y'all need to slow down. I don't pay attention to enough. So I feel like this is this. It could be willpower and energy, though. For me, it's not the magician reverse, meaning that you don't have all the elements to be able to move forward in a position to say, I'm ready to give love. I'm ready to understand it. Da, 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 da. Like, this gives me, like, full-on fucking possession. For singles though, I kind of feel like that though. So there could be somebody that ideally fancies you, or you trying to possess a person. Don't know what it's about. It'll work for you though, baby. You got Queen of Pentacles reverse. I tell you, Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. For some of y'all though, Page of Pentacles. High Priestess reverse and the Five of Cups. For some of y'all though, I don't like this though, because this Magician energy though, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the High Priestess though, like the Queen of Pentacles is ideally. It's not like the king. It's not like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles is their friend or suitors or you. It could be a person ideally though. Oh, I got a job. I got this. You meet the criteria on paper, but you're necessarily not it. Where you hear me say a lot of people think they're kings and queens, but they're actually pages. But to society, because they got the job, they got the house, they got the career, they take care of their kids, they're this. Society would say, oh girl, that's a good man, that's a good woman. And for some of y'all meeting these type of people, y'all are these type of people though. For some of y'all though, I kind of feel like this Queen of Pentacles could call some of y'all. So this could be a parent or work or financial type matters, or just being focused on your damn self to the point where you missed out on relationships. And you got that Two of Cups behind you. For some of y'all, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is so in chaos. And some of y'all mind, relationships, finances, ideally though. So it's like a very dark energy. But it's the High Priestess though. It's a doubt. Ouch. Some of y'all it's like a baby type matter. I will say that though. Some of y'all got something to do with a baby. Some of y'all got doubt, doubt that a baby is yours. Doubt. I don't know who that's for. Hmm. You got Temperance reversed. That's impatience. Emperor, King of Cups, and the Four of Cups. That's why I said for some of y'all though, y'all don't have all the elements though. And it's okay though, because I know we get in relationships, we have people where we don't necessarily have certain things that we need. But ideally though, it's we don't have everything we need, but sometimes it's all about how we are willing to learn. That's why you just like schooling matters, paying attention, the work, the interest of like after Seven of Cups, like Seven of Pentacles, that's kind of like hard work paying off. And then it's like, okay, well, this what works. So I'm going to see how can I work it for my best. The King of Wands could ideally be selfish and be like, I don't give a fuck about that, so that's what's going on. Like, I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get. That's what I said. Ooh, child. What is going on with y'all singles, ladies? I knew that was for the fire signs, ideally, though. But it don't have to be ideally just for the fire sign. I told you, it could just be ideally just the actions, you know? Fire energy action base. You got Three of Swords. Ooh-wee. I said that though with the Queen of Pentacles. I said one of y'all was dating somebody that told you what you wanted to hear, and then you possibly found out. I did though, because it's Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands. Some of y'all, when it came to the idea of relationships though, a person told you everything that you necessarily want to hear, and when it came to your intuition, you didn't trust it because ideally though you were a part of it, like necessarily though. So you seen like I'm not talking about when you hear me say there's red flags, and then they're just your. There's red flags for the initial foundation phases, and then there's just necessarily fears that cause annoyances in the relationships. Because the Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Wands, and the Hierophant suggest that ideally, though, it could have been a relationship matter, somebody who was married, or ideally, though, it could be separated, dating, or unconventional style type marriages. So it could be different. It's like polygamy type, state based. I have been getting it a lot. For some of y'all, I'm just saying I don't like this Queen of Pentacles type energy though, so it's kind of like a person. For some of y'all though, it could be the forcing of marriage though. I kind of feel like it though. It could be the forcing of marriage, or ideally though. For some of y'all in this Three of Swords energy, I kind of feel like though, y'all ain't new to this, y'all true to this heartbreak when it comes to situation. I feel like some of y'all break y'all own heart, y'all move too fast. It's too many fire cards out here. Because you got Fire Wands, you got Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. I kind of feel like that though. Fire signs, I will say this though, y'all do shit like this. Like if you see something that you like, or because you want it, you would chase it to the oblivious and then get it, and then when you done with it, then you'll be like, I don't want it no more. Or instead of like the pride, the ego state, you will hold on to something necessarily just because to say it is yours. Ooh, girl, let's go. But this Three of Pentacles and this Judgment, though, some of y'all could be very uncompromising about the Three of Pentacles style type relationship, though. Some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like it's a masculine or feminine that keep fluctuating between two partners. For some of y'all, though, the Three of Swords, ideally, though, for some of y'all are attracted to these situations and don't even know why. I feel like it was like when I've said this, though, because Leos kept getting this, though, a lot in their energy, like constantly getting in relationships with people who were in relationships. It was because, like, for them, they wasn't open in the heart space. So if they wanted like continuation of love, and I said like months ago, they had to be open to it, but they necessarily wasn't open to the idea of it. I'm talking about the singles aspects. But for some of y'all, no, I kind of feel like that though, because you got Four Cups and the Lovers. For some of y'all, I kind of feel like that though. So if you left somebody and somebody left you because you made a stand to say, no, I want a relationship, I want a commitment though. And some of y'all made a stance, and somebody was about that though. So say for you was single, if a person was saying, hey, I want to be in a relationship, this is what I want. Somebody's like, no, I don't want that. And you was like, okay, cool. Cool shit. You kind of like, okay, cool, fuck it. Because you got Empress energy here on the bottom of the deck. It's like, shit, cool, I'm going to love myself, baby. Ace of Swords in the Fool reverse. Like, okay, I'm good, bitch. Like, it's got like that type of energy where, okay, I'm good. All right. Because some of y'all know exactly what y'all want. Because you got Hermit in reverse and the Star. So I feel like one of y'all is kind of like, no, I'm gonna be by myself. Some of y'all may be putting wishes out there ideally though to get it fulfilled. Some of y'all do I kind of feel like this was a masculine or a feminine, like playing both sides ideally though. So they were probably giving you the illusion that they were pouring so much into you, but it was still water creeping elsewhere. I kind of feel like this though. So for some of y'all though, for some of y'all though, I kind of feel like the idea of love, because some of y'all have been cheated on in the past. I feel like that though, just like a past type energy for some of y'all though. You kind of like, this is what somebody did to you. So they took over here, you poured your all into them, and then they were wasting like your love or your connections, your commitment, your time, your endeavors. So it created these trust issues. Six of Pentacles reversed. That's why I said for some though, I see this Queen of Pentacles energy though, because the Queen of Pentacles could be somebody, you hear me? So I feel like they're hyperly negative though. It could be for a financial type aspect though. It could be like a psychotic, sadistic ass parent or feminine necessarily, or a dude that don't necessarily know how to let go. So if it's kind of like standing your ground, they necessarily would never stand their ground. So for some of y'all, I kind of feel like this is this person that comes in and try to butter y'all up, and over time, we created some psychological type damage when it comes to relationship though, so you don't know how to give or receive. I kind of feel like it. I did is. I kind of feel like it. I got some big calls on the way. What's that Nine of Pentacles? Some of y'all don't know how to give and receive, so it places you in the Three of Pentacles though. The six, the three dimension, the mind, the body, and the spirit, getting rooted into who you are. Like that's what I feel like though. Mind, the body, and the spirit. The thing that ooh, I'm so sick of that. Because you got Four of Swords reversed and the Knight of Pentacles though. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like being independent in nature. For some of y'all, though, y'all are not ready for a relationship, though, because some of y'all too focused on trivial type matters. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands, like, it's fluctuating back and forth. For some of y'all, though, y'all fluctuate on your boundaries. Seven of Wands, you can stand your ground for those who did. But the Nine of Wands, when it comes to vulnerability, or being, some of y'all are just necessarily impenetrable. So y'all keep getting hurt by these, oh, this person does, this person. So it's like it's hurting you to teach you the necessary to protect you, not to go into defensive type mode. So for some of y'all, I'm getting this energy of being a little bit more loving. Some of y'all, though, I see somebody trying to create this like independence from this Queen of Pentacles type energy, though. I kind of feel like that, though. Like this independence, because I tell you, there could be a mom, it could be a parent, It can be social statuses, group, ideally though, separating yourself from old personalities because you got Knight of Wands and a Scorpionic energy. I will say that though. When I see all these pentacles though, one of y'all got like a love language of giving. Giving. Night versus night. And then over here on the end, that's what I said, one of y'all got like a giving type energy. I will say that though. It is. One of y'all got like a giving type energy though. But for one of y'all though, I will say like that spiritual type energy be trying to manifest though. Like you hear me say like the pros and cons. Say for some of y'all though, I kind of feel like it's this feminine ideally though when it comes to like a magical type concept though, like they blocking something or trying to limit something. For some of y'all though, y'all utilizing magic and trying to call into a lover, but I feel like it's not necessarily happening right now the way I want it to. So that's what it kind of feels like though. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about though. Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. I'm gonna read them. Let me get them all out there. Two of Cups. That shit draw a blank for me. It did draw a blank for me. Woo! All right. Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Pentacles in the night. I'll tell you all before I read them. Okay, going back to here though. After that Scorpionic energy though, like you hear me say that ending didn't necessarily happen though. For some of y'all, I kind of feel like somebody's trying to return and come back ideally though to start a new commitment or relationship. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles energy though, for some of y'all, I feel like those red flags necessarily that you assume were red flags were fears. For some of y'all, those red flags put you in a position where some of y'all ignored it and you had to put your foot down and created some trust issues moving forward. But I kind of feel like that ending that went about or that necessarily trauma is like that drama. I feel like it was like drama felt for some of y'all with this Two of Cups and this Eight of Swords. So it came about this newness of this communication, this honesty though. Some of y'all know I kind of feel like that though. Some of y'all got hurt so goddamn bad. I'm telling you though, some of y'all got hurt so goddamn bad where you kind of like, uh-uh. Like you said, the Queen of Wands got a cup. So she's very choice worthy of who she gives her cups to. So some of y'all know ideally though this could be an old love or a person. I don't like this though. So I said some of y'all got hurt so bad. Like it's like somebody got hurt so bad that they holding their love back to them for it's kind of hard. Where you hear me say that impenetrable type situations when it comes to love, you don't know how to give it. Because if you do give it, you turn into the Queen of Wands reverse. So you're smothering. You don't know boundaries. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. It's like this psychoticism. And somebody's like, so somebody doesn't accept this, you'll feel like, no, well, I'm keeping my cup. Fuck off. Like that type of energy. That somebody no. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like one of y'all kind of, I'm telling you, though, one of y'all love like this. Like that ass. That's the Queen of Swords or like Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, love you. Like this overpouring affection, right? And then when somebody says no, you take it back. Go to the Four of Pentacles. Being set in a position though. And then move on to the next person. So I feel like this is where that cycle comes in for some of y'all that keep sowing those karmic lovers triangle type situations where you saying, "Oh, I keep getting my heart broke, keep getting my heart broke," because you keep doing it to your damn self. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, where I told y'all, some of y'all are not the masculines, the feminines, or ideally people who you meeting. They ain't kings and queens. These motherfuckers just pages and knights. And you hear me say it could be younger, it could be how you date, it could just be the fast acting. For some of y'all though, it's just blatant immaturity. It could be you or somebody else though. Take it how I leave it though, but I kind of feel like it's that though. For some people, I feel like it's that fixated type energy though. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. I kind of feel like that though. It's kind of stupid though. I'm telling you, somebody got hurt so bad, I did it though. And they keep holding on to it though, and they keep manifesting like the same type partners. Well, last time I gave my love to somebody that did this, and it was like, no, it was you. Because when you give your cup, you better not kind of not to give your cup. So you feel like it's okay to okay, I understand how you love, but do you understand how you love? Like, I kind of feel like that, though. You telling that to somebody, somebody telling that to you. They can like, do you even understand how you love? The first time somebody rejects this, some of y'all kind of like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Because this could be the real, I knew it, I knew it. I'm finna choose me, I'm finna move the fuck on. But the whole time, it could be you. That's what I said. Kind of gives me that, though. It could be you or the other person, though. Because you got strength here. Right behind that night. Alright, because we're gonna go to the relationships. The fool, the justice, in the world. Some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like y'all been on a dating type wars. And I will say this: if you're single and you out here dating, somebody been giving you a run for your fucking money, or you been giving somebody a run for their money, though. Like it's like trying to keep the balance in the like or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all too focused on some of y'all like, I don't want to date a karmic. I don't want to date a karmic. I don't want to date a karmic. So you just at a standstill when it comes to relationships. So you're like, I don't know what to do. That's what I kind of feel like though. Some of y'all like, I don't want to date a karmic. I don't want to date a karmic. I don't want to date the same thing. Because you got Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Um, we're gonna read that though. I kind of feel like that though. I feel like some of y'all like say, I don't want to date a karmic. I don't want to date a karmic, but you end up being the karmic or staying stagnant in the situation though. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like somebody hurt somebody so bad through ideally that you don't want to open up to somebody else. So it takes the like interest of what it is. For some of y'all, I think y'all don't even this energy here don't even give me good friendship type phases though. So you possibly could lack relationships, good friendships necessarily around you with people support. Too much that's going on behind the scenes. So if it's like you can't share or necessarily be open enough with those around you or have like great environmental factors, how do you call in love to you? Because you got to practice it somewhere. You don't have to be in an intimacy type space with everybody. But if the friends and the support necessarily that you have, if they don't reflect it for you to get the starting base, whether it was at home or with yourself, how do you get there though? Okay, well, anywho, going over here though, I kind of feel like this though. For some of y'all, though, some of y'all making a conscious decision to say no. Some of y'all are balancing your skills, so I kind of feel like that. Though I kind of feel like that. I really do feel like that. Some of y'all are balancing y'all skills, or some of y'all are recognizing that you don't necessarily know everything. Going back to the magician though, because you got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I will say that though, some of y'all stagnancy or moving too slow or whatever the case may be, it causes some of y'all to miss out. I thought you the Four of Cups. Some of y'all missing out on great opportunities, friendship connections with people. Just like you want, like the road runner, like moving so goddamn fast. It's like, like, because the Nine of Cups is like, do you see it? Like somebody's tapping their finger, like, oh shit, divine, I'm tired of fucking waiting on you. When you gonna send me somebody? And that's why the High Priestess was first last time, because you ain't listen to your intuition. That's how this Queen of Pentacles end up coming into your life. And they end up turning you into the King of Pentacles, or you was the King of Pentacles, and they turned you into the Queen of Pentacles. Where you kind of like, man, I'm gonna just go on by this. I'm gonna go and shit on the beach. I'm gonna do this though. That's what I said. For one of y'all, though, I kind of feel like this though. That support idea though, the people that you have around, I feel like they block things coming into you. And I think some of y'all are recognizing this though, because you got Nine of Cups on the other side though. It's hidden for some of y'all though. Like if it's the divine axing or wanting certain things, I kind of feel like it's this behavior, action situations. Because like fire signs, y'all do that though. Like y'all get comfortable with somebody, y'all start liking them, but then that shit just turn negative. Like an earth sign, it be like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, it's going too far. Like it will. But that's necessarily like letting somebody know your banter though. But it's like you can't show them all of you in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to get somebody to lie. Like the Queen of Pentacles. But it's like you can't show it all in the beginning. You gotta like you're trying to get the fish in, so it's like just like can't show everybody all that fast. Anywho, though, that's why I said for singers, it look like that's coming on card. Want to pop out bottom of the deck? We got the Tower, the King of Swords, the Hanged One, and the Three of Cups. For some of y'all, though, it's this. Some of y'all are letting these go because that's that feisty, fiery energy, though. That argument, that's that fire energy, though. It's like, whew, you'll be arguing with your damn self. into like this Scorpionic type card, it'll be me. So I said, hell no, you be talking to your damn self. But for some of y'all, I kind of feel like that though. You will possibly date somebody immature. It's like some emotional growth that is necessarily needed though. I'm gonna say that though, it's like letting go of sneaky, manipulative, or just overly emotional, type men or women that comes in your life. And when I say overly emotional, like communicating, harsh communication, manipulative, cruel, negative Nancy's. For some of y'all though, it's needing to drop that to be able to call in. But for some of y'all though, it's like figuring out why. Like, why do you do the things you do? Why are you attracted to what it is you're attracted to? It's like letting go. So for some of y'all, this chaos and drama type felt moments is pushing you into a space of awareness. So, on that note, we're finna get to those in a relationship. Let me put it right there. We finna get to you. Two of Pentacles. For one, y'all, though, I feel like somebody was juggling y'all. I would say that though. That's how y'all end up in the love of quarrels. Baby, you knew. You knew. You knew. That Queen of Pentacles be so focused on what you want, she ain't even got time to play victim. For some of y'all though, y'all like that though, and I tell you a lot of men are just fucking occultic when it comes to that bullshit on daily though. They don't know how to necessarily just be able to be open and women. It's enough of that bullshit. So other than that though. Alright, let's go. Let's get to the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands for those of you in a relationship. Here go that intuitive. Come on. Come on now. Mm-hmm. And I'll put the links. I'll put the link to the blog. And then I'll put the timestamps in the comments. I will. I'll put them in the comments for you. I wrote it down over. That's why I'll be looking over to make sure y'all right. Okay, let's see what's going on with y'all in relationships. In my last shuffle. Never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Who is that? Son, what are they? Ooh, that's a badass child behavior. Every time I say that. Oh shit! Now wait a minute. You got Ten of Knives reverse. That's Ten of Swords. You got grandchildren. That is the star type energy. You got Ace of Knives. So you're just cussing somebody out in this deck. You got Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, checking up your losses and moving the fuck on. Three of Wands, being stuck. Ooh, on the baskets. Ooh, shit. Ooh, you got Five of Baskets and the Mother of Coins. Ooh, that's rough. Nasty, nasty. I ain't talking about some sexual energy. That's some fuck you, bitch. I hope your dog died type shit. Dead ass. Okay, let's see. On the bottom of the deck, though. Ooh-wee. On the bottom of the deck, we got Six of Wands. We got Six of Wands, Railroad Bill, Bishop C. Mason, and the Four of Wands. For some of y'all, though, this Six of Wands. Ooh. For some of y'all, I feel like if it's a relationship or a commitment, this energy here is like every man for them damn self. If it's like in a marriage, though. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like it's both of y'all. If it's like the home front, ideally, though, like y'all got this energy of, I just don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, I'm going to be seen and I'm going to be first. Like, in this fire energy, though, that's what kind of gets me, though. It's like this chugga, 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 chugga. I'm thinking, it's like, man. Okay, what else? You got Three of Baskets. What is this three shit? Okay, you got it's not this three shit though. I'm thinking I know because I have severe downloads about a lot of people that was like into polygamy stat basis, thinking about it, trying to understand it so I don't knock somebody. But I was like, God damn, like I'm saying like it was in my downloads though. So I didn't necessarily process it or communicate it on the other channel. So I was like, oh well, I'm gonna just act like I didn't hear or see that. But it keep coming out for some of y'all though. Three of Baskets in the John Horseman though. Let me go back though. I feel like here though, some of these threes, or I will say that relationship aspect though. For those of y'all that married, like I said, a parent or a mother, ideally though, it could be kids or necessarily trying to get on the same page. For some of y'all though, this person that comes in, it's like, what is it that they necessarily do for y'all? I kind of feel like one of y'all is saying breeds a fucking crowd though. I will say that though. Like it's a person that comes in, they like to take charge, or they have like this takeover type spirit. And somebody's like, But you get what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy where it's putting everybody against each other. Like it's not working together. Like I was telling y'all about the whole family, the baby daddy, baby mama drama. Like they weren't working together when they kept coming in and download. Like they just kept doing the same thing, like working against each other. And then too, you hear me say if it's a relationship though, I kind of feel like it's a partner that's like a little bit salty though. So say for instance, if you was in a position where you wasn't with somebody not happy about it though, I will say that. Somebody ain't happy about that though. So whatever floats your boat, which y'all be in relationships with people who be in competition with y'all. So there's a difference in being in challenge. Some of y'all be girl, goodbye. Let me just get off that. Are we on? I'm hungry as hell though. Wait a minute. I'm hungry as hell though. Damn, alright, okay. First card out, you hear me say we got the Ten of Knives reverse. You got Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Baskets. For some of y'all though, I kind of feel like though it's going through like a rough type cycle in a relationship though. It's like feeling tired, not necessarily like it could be things that's necessarily regurgitated from the past. It's just kind of like, can we just get over it? Like I lost this, I did this, I'm just ready to move fucking forward. Like I said, it just feels so draining when I just tapped into it. It really was just like, I'm just ready to move forward. The Ten of Swords ideally though, it's not like the best type helpmate or support of people. That's kind of like that backstabby type energy to where like it's a doggy dog type environment. It's a relationship though where it's like the like banter and arguments or communications is going too far. You got the grandchildren though, because I tell you this is the grandchildren, the ancestral line, like where the ancestors used to speak or pray over the grandkids, ideally though, for them to bring in to not have such a hard life. But you got Three of Sticks and the Son of Baskets and Five of Baskets though. I don't like that though. Because the Three of Sticks though, it suggests to me though, somebody ideally though, the Five of Cups speaks of being bitter. It does though. It's like failed relationships, things that necessarily didn't move forward. Ideally though, so this could be the dynamic of a past love, old love. Ideally though, where you have those people that come up into new love. So for some of y'all, I kind of feel like this is a new love. And you got somebody that's very commentary. I would say they very commentary. They commentary like a motherfucker though. It could be a parent, it could be a person. I don't know. But relationship though, one of y'all got somebody. If it's an old relationship, if you've been in it, it's kind of like you finally just not seeing that the person doesn't have your best interest at heart. You could be a mom, sister, cousin, brother. It's like, damn, why the fuck they think so low of me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. It's so low of me. Like, okay, yeah, it's a nice. So I told you this is about getting cussed out. This is old news. This is just stagnant. This is just a situation where it's lies, deceit. Going back to the Ten of Swords. But you got the Father Baskets and the Mother Coins and the Ten of Cups. That's why I said this could be family dynamic or trouble. The Mother Coins, I told you she's selfish. The father of the Father Baskets is also emotionally manipulative like a motherfucker. So in a relationship though, in a dynamic though, this is people around you though. Somebody could be emotionally manipulative when it comes to money. And the family dynamic and the support around y'all though. Y'all seeing it though, and you trying to tell a spouse or a person or committed or a person that's in a relationship trying to tell you and you don't pay attention to it though. So it causes fuck you, fuck you. And it puts you in a position to where you kind of like, that's my woman though. And they like, but they do this all the time. Like I feel like somebody is telling somebody that though, and they just not paying attention at all to a coin. The two of coins is just like you hear me say, ooh, what fell out? God damn. I ain't even, ooh. You got the Tower, 3 of Baskets, John Horseman, the Emperor, 8 of Sticks, and the 10 of Coins. Yes, yes, yes. This guy. Some of y'all got their family on business though. That's where that was coming from. The weekly reading when I was talking about, I said, for some of y'all know y'all don't choose love or necessarily know how to operate in love because it's always my family, my family, my family, and necessarily saying fuck them, choose you. This could be a person that you ideal in a relationship, or it could be a partner. I am when we iterate and telling you this, or you're telling somebody else this. It's saying, damn. Now you get what I'm saying? It's damn. For some of y'all though, I kind of feel like though, with this Ace of Baskets and this 2 of Coins on this Tower and this 3 of Cups though, proposal or celebration, ideally though, trying to get to that point and trying to get to this 3 of Cups energy with the Ace of Baskets. How it comes to going through changes. Oh, da 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 da. Like the people who you thought necessarily were supportive of you, they're not fucking supportive of you at all. I You got the John Horseman, the 8 of Sticks, and the 10 of Coins. Some of them are not necessarily supportive of them. It could be pocket watching. So if some of y'all in a relationship and you're financially stable, or the person ideally that you date, it's kind of like somebody has a strong say so and they emotionally manipulative like a motherfucker for that bag. Or it could just be like the family kind of thing. But I feel like it's two parties. I feel like it's either you, like you could be emotionally manipulative and doing this to like a baby daddy, a person, baby daddy, baby mama, all this other stuff for money. For you, it could be a sibling though. Some up under my nails. For you, it could be ideally a sibling though. For some of y'all know, I kind of feel like it could be a relationship with your own dynamic with your family or your partner's family though. And one of y'all getting tired because it's turning y'all against each other. I will say that. Okay. Because you got mother of wands. Whereas one of y'all is like ready to do something about it. Y'all kind of like, okay, I'm ready to do something about it. Because it's getting on my fucking nerve. Well, I knew that fire sign energy was going to kick in now. All right. Well, we got the ancestors of Scorpio. I want to know these people business though. You got Mother Wands, you got Big Mama, and you also have the strength. For some of y'all, though, I think it's you when you're getting ready to do something about it. I think for some of y'all, though, it's like seeing how, like, some of y'all are necessarily trying to figure out, like, how are you celebrating? How do you give? What is it that you receive? Like, ideally, though, when it comes to strength. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like this is a partner's weaknesses when it comes to family, or this could be your weaknesses, though. So somebody comes in necessarily to support you. But I think for some of y'all, though, it's like taming that inner lion. It's like taming the inner lion, but some of y'all don't want to tame that lion, bro. Still got 4-6 though. Reverse. Feel like I'm putting a couple or person in a relationship. Like in challenges and relationships, though. I will say that. Cause you got 8 of Baskets reverse. I'll tell you that's not emotional accountability. That's being stuck and stagnant, staying in the same place, reaping the same harvest. Ideally though, when you could have got your new beginning, but some of y'all keep singing the same old song over and over and over again about other situation. Some of y'all though, you got the 6 of Sticks reverse, the 6 of Baskets, and the Father of Sims though. I will say this though. I'm never gonna let you close to me. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying that. Oh shit, don't start this shit. Cause you got Miss Ida and the daughter of Nas though. For one y'all though, I kind of feel like though, it just that ass though, it's like a family competition though. It could be a mother versus a wife, sister, cousin, dynamic, whoever it is in your family though. I kind of feel like this is a weakness for a person. They in competition though, and you feel like you in competition with them. If it's like a polygamy type aspect though, I kind of feel like when people don't pick people based off personalities aspects, these two people could go at odds against each other. Period. For some of y'all though, this Miss Ida and the going back to the intuitive process. For some of y'all though, y'all don't know how to like utilize your mind, the resources, your ancestors, the confirmations, ideally of things that you get. Some of y'all like this is like this hyperly negative. I don't know. I'm telling you, like, it's just like if one of y'all got one of these family members, I'm telling you, like, they negative as fuck. Well, this could be y'all though, ideally though. Because this Six of Knives is kind of like competitive. It's like this doggy dog where I said that there. In the Six of Cups, though, like if you are in a marriage, though, or you just freshly in a marriage or relationship or newly or committing, though, it's kind of like somebody has like some childhood trauma. Let me say you that. So this is where I think that fiery, feisty, I'm gonna cuss your ass out type energy comes from because it wasn't emotionally nourished. But for some of y'all know, I'm telling you, it's a mom or somebody that's competing with a spouse or a sibling or cousin. It's kind of like a spouse that's necessarily stepping up to say, this is a problem. It's getting on my fucking nerves. This is getting on my fucking nerves. Bottom of that, we got 7 of Nines. Ooh. King of Wands reverse. Woo. Let me see. Ooh, I hate this camera being this way. Ah, here we go. Bishop C. Mays. I said that though. Let's see people though. Woo. Alright, okay, as we get ready to wrap this up, we got Dr. Grant. Harmonize. Never gonna let you close to me. How the fuck I keep saying it though? That's probably one of y'all is though. Like I ain't gonna let you close to me. You think I'm gonna let you know me? Like get the fuck out. Ugh. That's real Scorpion. I ain't gonna say that though. All right, let me get back to focus. But anywho, this father of six and this mother of what you call, I kind of feel like if you're the mother of wands, like if you're the fire sign, I kind of feel like you sit back and you watch them go at it. This could be siblings or people ideally though, because it's father of six. For some of y'all though, this could be the person I feel like they're stepping up or so they're trying to help. And they're trying to help. But I think like they're emotionally taxed out. Because like the mother of baskets could be like needy. You get what I'm saying? Like she could be needy and like psychically blocked or emotionally drained, like just vamping. That's what I said. For some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like that though in a marriage though. For some of y'all, though, it's like competing and going against each other. Because you got Bishop C. Makes and Queen of Swords over here. I will say that though. Ooh, child, like what the fuck do y'all got going on? I'm trying to hear about the reading because I don't want to know. Okay, you got Dr. Grant and the Son of Wands though. For some of y'all, like I just feel like if it's help, somebody doesn't know how to take time to help so fast though. Like they really don't. I'm saying, like they really don't like this person if you're in a relationship with them. If you do say something about like it's like if a person in a relationship with you, they can't say something about the people or the environment you're in. Or it's the latter. Like it's either one of y'all that put like to say so one of y'all put up with a lot of shit until you just like a teapot and you boil and that's when you snap the fuck off and I think it causes friction in the relationship. Not friction to the point where it's like I want to break up with you. It's like stick it out, but it's a problem. It's a sight for sore eyes. Let me tell you that. Last cards you hear me say you got Dr. Buzzard and you got the Big Queen. And the Big Queen you hear me say that's about compromising type energy though. So she will compromise until she can't compromise no more. And I feel like for some of y'all this is woo, I kind of feel like that though. That's what's going on though. I'm telling you, like it's aggravating. It's not aggravating me, but I feel like I just want to start cussing or just venting all my problems out and just. Do they do that? Like I don't know. Do they do that though? I kind of feel like that though. I will say that though. If we wrap this up, I'm gonna get out some animal calls, cause baby, I got family problems going on. That's why I said this would be the purpose of doing the love reading. But I feel like those with some blockages is going on that's limiting y'all in relationships though. Cause some of y'all know y'all let y'all family cause havoc though in relationships. So it could be another person though. I will say that though, like their family do too much. I did it though. And it's annoying as hell. So you could go to your partner and say, this is annoying, da, 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 and they're trying to help. So it feels like if it's the fire sign that's helping, it's like you going by like a forceful type way. Ideally, though. Even if it's a friend, ideally though, like it don't even have to be just a relationship. It can be a friend going through this. You kind of like, oh, I got my help. But it's kind of like, girl, some of y'all don't. I tell you, say kinship of the baby daddy, baby mama drama bullshit. Y'all be talking to each other like dogs and shit. That ass, y'all be talking to each other crazy as hell. Fuck off, you, blow me. Like, I don't know. You could be sitting back watching it though. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, there we go. I knew it was gonna come out though. That sassiness. All right, as we wrap this up though, you got sea serpent on the bottom of the deck. I think they got something to do with your. We finna figure out though. I think that's your cycle. I told you I ain't read shit from the book, so just bear with me though. Bear with me. Bear with me. I said that though. That's your cycle. I said that though. Let me tell you something. Before I had came here, I was like, damn, one of y'all got like out of sexual energy. I will say that though. So y'all make up the breakup, be about this shit. I'm like, y'all crotch is hot. Let me tell you that. So let me hear it. I did say that. I was like, damn, one of y'all crotch is hot. I'm like, ooh, I'm a sexy you need. Sexy. All right, okay. Anyway, first card out on the animal tarot, we got the fish, and we have the hyena though. I'll tell you, this kind of give me like that Piscean type energy though. So the fish necessarily can go up current and reverse. I'll tell you, it just goes in circles. I feel it before it figure out to where it's necessarily going to go. Some of y'all know this hyena I told you uses sarcasm to hide disdain. So for some of y'all could be like, yeah, like that creates a scent of banter. So where it's kind of like, let's just say you got somebody come over and they say something, you just say something snarky and remarkable. Because it's kind of like you say it in like a joking, condescending way. Because you kind of like, I want you to get it. But for some of y'all, that's like the lack of truth necessarily there, though. Like, that's not like real masculine, protecting style type energy. Female or male. Because you got the hummingbird. Boom. 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 I tell you, the hummingbird, that's about necessarily. Um. Shit. Wait a minute. I think I'm going to have to just go and go to the book. Fuck. Ugh. Girl. Because it blew me back, though. It blew me back, though. Like I said, one of y'all is just tired of somebody else. It could be a parent or a partner, though. Also, you kind of give me like a little bit messy, though. I will say that, though. You be like messy like a motherfucker, though. I will say that, though. Mm-hmm. Who y'all fucking with? Mm-hmm. Ain't got shit to do with me. All right, okay. The hummingbird idea, though, is positive, enthusiastic, and smart, curious, and it loves to learn. I'll tell you that, though. A hummingbird, you cannot go wrong. It is creativity, it is nature, and it is one set of spirituality, though. I know it's time for me to tap the fuck out. I know it really is, though, because I'm getting, ooh. You got Cobra, Cosmic Egg, and a Nightingale. This was in the main reading or whatever the case might be for some of y'all that caught up with it, though. It was already necessarily posted. It was already on there where it talks about the mind. Or I'm saying a lot of y'all, it's like getting rooted and pursued. For some of y'all, that's not the case. For some of y'all, that's not the queen and king energy on a single spread. For some of y'all, it's necessary getting rooted into the idea of things that you want so you can become power of your mind. Because I told you a snake is a snake, but it also grants like you masculine wisdom and it's protects for some of y'all though. This is what you do to your love. So a partner necessarily don't understand, or a person or a friendship don't understand, and it's like it's this lack of communication style that's going on. So it's like I want to protect it, I want to hover it, like that type of energy, but it's like communication is necessarily going on. The camel and the gazelle. I told you the gazelle is like that. I'll tell you that gazelle. I know it's time for me to get out, y'all. I'm sorry. I get to the reading. Y'all like, girl, don't fuck our shit up. So I told y'all what this separation type spread. I really do. You must think that I'm stupid. Girl, what is that in my head? Like, who is that though? Is that like a relationship or a friend? Like, who is that? What the fuck is it? You're never gonna get too close to me. Even if you mean the most to me. One of y'all emotionally evasive as fuck. I will say that though. I would have been fucked y'all ass. Dead ass. Okay? Oh shit. I would have though. I'm trying to hear him rap this up. I would have fought y'all though. I would have been like, man, get the fuck out of here. I would have just leave you hanging every time. I'm like, oh man, this bitch. You like, so you not gonna chase me? No, I'm good. I catch you when you come back. Like that stupid ass shit I did. Bitch. I'm here in spirit. Girl, look. Cause I'm about to hear it. Ugh. Alright, shit, fuck it. The camel, though, I tell you, though, the camel is resourceful, independent, and stuff. I tell you, the camel energy, ideally, though. Then, too, like I said, I gotta do some energy clearing, though. Because I don't like channeling and stepping into other people's readings because some people don't know how to intuitively break down certain cards like the way I do, and I don't like that though. I'm not just a picture surface type of bitch. I'm sorry. So I just had to say that out loud though. But the camel energy suggests that it's calm, it's content, it's a sparkle in the eye. Ideally though, for some of y'all, I kind of feel like this is the resourcefulness, the independent and knowing oneself that goes back to the getting rooted and understanding in your own energy. Going back to the dolphin, going back to the gazelle though, is heightened awareness, ability, and vulnerability. Told you this is like a deer. It's like in the form of the what's the deer type family though? I don't know. I don't know what they call though. I can't think of it. Like the elks, the gazelles, the deer. It's like all of them in the same thing. They all in the same wheelhouse. I don't know what the fuck they is though. For some of y'all though, this is graceful, perceptive, and artistic. It is like being aware of certain things. Because, anywho, as we decide to push on, as I hear every rap y'all reading up, I kind of feel like, though, moving forward, though, I will say for some of y'all, though, y'all going through changes, outside environmental changes is necessarily affecting y'all. And I kind of feel like y'all trying to come in and y'all want to help somebody about it is. And if it's your partner necessarily don't understand, or your partner's trying to help you, and then you just like, ugh. So I just feel like it's just round and around and around and around and around and around. Bam. Because the dolphin is the healer, just like the Sagittarius sign is the healer. This is a Sagittarian, the healer aspect, but for some y'all in the fire aspect, I think the way y'all try to go about healing and fixing things is just by action based. So this is where you met with a lot of friction with certain people, though. It has a strong spiritual practice. So other than that, though, I'm sorry y'all if I start fucking up at the end, though. But baby, let me tell you something. It got a little rough. I told you, I started that little argument of the touch. I was like, oh, here we go, here we go. I don't got time for this though. But for others, y'all, I kept up with y'all, so I kept up with y'all though. So other than that though, I don't even know why I'm smacking though. That shit is ugh. You get what I'm saying? That shit is ugh. So that's it. I'm gonna upload y'all up. Damn. So that's it though. Take it how you want. I love you. Have a great day. I love you. You look so beautiful. If you got your free time on YouTube and you watch this video all the way through, type in, say, I love you. You look so beautiful. It's gonna be that little boy. He gonna say, I love you. You look so beautiful. When I grow up, I'm going to have sex with you. Like, that shit funny as fuck, though. So go watch it, though. Other than that, though, I'm done.